Hi YouTube friends and family, I'm a survivor and thriver here. Guys, I just wanted to share the food preservation techniques that I use in my household. And in case you guys, haven't thought about the ones that I'm using, hopefully this can help someone. The reason I'm doing this is because I noticed that a lot of people are canning their foods. And canning is great. I can as well. But you also have to look at certain things that a lot of people aren't speaking of right now, which is canning, like a lot of fruit and vegetables. It strips away a lot of the nutrition from your food. And in these trying times, with food prices going up and the quality of food that's being sold in the grocery stores, you growing your own food is the most ideal situation. And even if you're buying food from the grocery stores, you want to get the most bang for your buck as far as your health in the foods that you're eating. Right now is a time when we want to have good healthy bodies, and in order to accomplish that, you have to eat the right things, or eat things that are nutritionally beneficial. Now, I'm no nutritionist or any type of professional like that. I've done a lot of research on the topic, and I just wanted to share that with you so that it could help you and your family as well. I know that in the preparedness community, a lot of people always throw around the phrase calories is king. Okay, if calories are king, then I want to say nutrition is the queen bee. Nutrition is the queen bee. It is of utmost importance that you have the right nutrition, the good nutrition in your body. So with that being said, I just want to share with you things that I'm doing, and hopefully this can help you as well. Or if not, maybe it will just give you something to think about. All right, so here we go. Let me show you right here. If you can see here on the tray, I have jars of different things. This is pressure canned cow peas. All right. This is pressure canned goat meat. And if you don't know, goat meat is very nutritious. It's more nutritious than beef. This is some fermented red cabbage with jalapeno peppers in it and a couple other veggies in there. And this is my dehydrated collard greens that I have. All right. So what I do with this, my collard greens, when I have excess collard greens in the garden, I don't give them all away, or I don't cook them all. I dehydrate most of them because it's just so much. And when you put it in this powder, into this powdered form, it is so versatile. You can add it to all types of different recipes. When I make eggs, in some mornings, I sprinkle some of this dehydrated collard greens on it, and I know that I'm getting a boost of nutrition in my eggs or whatever I put it in. I have an elderly uncle, who really doesn't like to eat vegetables. If you leave it up to him, he would eat meat and rice every day and no veggies. So this is an easy way for me to give him a jar to put his veggies into powdered form and sprinkle it onto foods, and he loves that. He always tell me, man, I'm getting these collard greens and I don't even taste them, and he loves it. So this, if you don't know, dehydrating foods it increases the nutrition exponentially in the food that's being dehydrated. So I like to also dehydrate some other greens that I'm growing in my garden, as well as Moringa and that type of thing. And what I do is I'll get a bunch of them sometimes, and I'll just incorporate them all into one jar, and I get a boost of nutrition that way. And share and up so other members of my family. If you don't know about fermenting, fermenting, I tell you, is a powerhouse. All right? Fermenting your foods, it increases the nutritional value of your food, and it makes your food more bioavailable for the absorption, for the healthy absorption of your body. You get probiotics naturally when you ferment your foods. I never ferment, I never can my vegetables. I always ferment them or dehydrate them. The only two things that I usually can are beans and meat. Everything else get fermented or dehydrated. All right, and I tell you, like I said, nutrition counts during this time, and that's the technique that I decided that I'm going to use for my family. I'm going to also show you this. Let me move this tray real quick. Sometimes dehydrating is as simple as this. You could take a brown paper bag, and I have a brown paper bag here. What I normally do for my brown paper bag dehydrating is I will put all of my herbs in a brown paper bag, and I will roll it up and throw it in the back seat of my car, and that way it's getting dehydrated naturally, and you retain all the healthy oils that are in your herbs. And I tell you, it's just great. Like right now, I'm in this small bag here, I'm dehydrating lemon verbena. I mean, it could be used as a healthy tea. You know, different recipes and different salves and tinctures and that type of thing. And so I also have some Moringa seed pods that are in this bag that had dried on the tree. And I just, when I was harvesting some Moringa, I just threw the pods in there to further dehydrate it. And that's my technique that I use. So I don't know if you guys have been thinking about getting more nutrition out of your foods these days, but if you haven't been thinking about it, I really recommend that you do, because we are living in some trying times, and we need to remain healthy as much as possible. And Socrates said it, let thy food be thy medicine, and that's what it is. Let your food be your medicine, and your medicine be your food. All right? So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. And I don't know, man. We're in some trying times, and if you haven't been watching, you know, what's going on at the grocery stores or the gas stations with the price increases, it's just crazy. And you know, over here on this side, we're growing as much as we could so that we could have good, healthy food to eat and provide nourishment for our bodies. And it's just so sad when you go into these grocery stores and you see these fruit and vegetables that they're selling. I mean, they look horrible. They look horrible. They look like they were in a fight with Mike Tyson, and they're just giving up, man. They're just completely giving up, man. They look so awful. And when they look awful like that, you know, I say to myself, man, is this the stuff we're putting in our bodies? No, man, it's not good. So grow as much as you could and do your own fermenting. Do your own dehydrating. If you have access to good meat, do your own canning it and preserving it yourself. You know what's in it. You know what's not in it. You will never put preservatives or anything in the food that you process yourself, and that's what's best for your family. Okay, guys, I just thought I'd share that. And like I said, I'm not an expert on these things, but I did my research, and if you have any questions you want to ask me, then, go ahead on. And if I can't answer it, I'm sure one of my very smart subscribers could answer it for you. And we're all in this thing together. We're all learning together, and we're all trying to survive together. And if you need a little encouragement to keep pushing forward, well, here it is. Keep pushing forward, keep your head up, keep putting one foot in front of the other one, and keep pressing forward. All right? Much love to all of you guys, and you guys have a great day. If you want to be like me, I'm a survivor and thriver. Out.